What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are reacting to amazing home designs and space-saving interiors. Now, when it comes to tiles like this from this creator, sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's pretty accurate. And sometimes it's even worse, or even more amazing than admitted to. So yeah, it's a bit of a sketchy line, but we're gonna see how this goes. So yeah, let's see how this goes. If you enjoyed this reaction video, hit the like button down below. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel, support the content provided, and so on and so forth. Hit the notification button to be notified immediately when the video comes out. And finally, if you have any videos you would like me to react to that you really recommend and all that, leave it down in the comment section below and I'll react to it as soon as possible. But with this all said, oh, wait, before I forget, the link to this video that I'm reacting to will be down in the description below. It's down there, you just need to open up the description and the link's there. So yeah. Now, let's start this video.
They say a man's home is his castle. Although if you're
True.
anything like me, your home is a very modest castle. You know, compact, economical. Okay, fine, small. My home is small. There, I said it. But it's still my castle. And luckily there are
True.
plenty of interior
What?
design lovers out there who know how valuable floor space in a small home can be. From cleverly designed hidden rooms and multi-use
What?
creations to ingenious interior design decisions, here's some of the most amazing home designs and space-saving solutions.
I don't know, but it needs to be more. I need to hear the whole thing.
Shoelution. If you,
Solution.
like me, have an extensive shoe collection, here's some advice. Don't leave them to clutter up your hallway or have them crammed in your closet. So, how are you meant to store them then? Well, an automatic shoe rack from
What?
Maurice Furnishings might be the answer. This custom
A
closet
shoe
creation
rack?
stores your footwear out of sight on a series of rotating racks. Then carousels
Huh.
them forward and back so you never have to worry about losing or abusing your beloved sneakers again. But it's not the sole solution to this problem.
This sleek cupboard from Povision Home might not look big,
but at 54 inches long, it can store 12 to 20 pairs of shoes in 6 tipped cabinets and 4 adjustable shelves. And it's also solved
I think I
this
had
problem
something on a
because it has a
smaller
hidden
scale.
seat built in which effortlessly pulls out. So you're not left hopping about as you try to get your favorite high heels on. Wait, did I say heels? I meant high tops. Yeah, I don't wear heels often.
Hey, I won't
All
judge.
sorts of stairs. Ever feel your home is constantly cluttered, but you don't have room for any more shelving? Oh, it's a nightmare. But there's a simple solution, turning your stairs into storage units. Think about it. Stairs take
Huh.
up a lot of space, but the area
That's
beneath
interesting.
them isn't usually filled in. Sure, there might be a cupboard under there with a boy wizard locked in it, but with a few modifications, utilizing the underside of each stair could give you a lot more usable storage space for things like drawers and smaller cupboards. However, if that doesn't appeal to you, then collapsible stairs might be your space-saving solution. German company
I'm
Klapsters
not
uses
sure
integrated
if I.
springs, which allow their stairs to fold up into the wall, saving room while still being sturdy enough to walk up and down. Now they only take up space when you're using them. Genius. And here's another twist for you. Not only are foldable stairs real, slidable ones are too. In studio apartments like this,
Okay, that
stairs can be
is something I
installed
can agree
which
upon.
slide out from shelving unit spaces and walls, allowing owners to use multiple levels of one room without stairs permanently taking up precious space. Though sometimes it's not the stairs themselves, but the rail.
The only problem would be, like, with that whole situation with the stairs, is the fact that the cover might not lock in place. Because I know people that move a lot in their sleep, and if they move to the side too much, and bam, open the thing, they're falling into the stairs. So,
Railings that get in the way. And for cases like that, Treppen and Boelment have you covered. This German
yeah.
company specializes
Okay.
in elegant space-saving stair designs, like this one. The smoked oak winds
What
up along the
the
side of the
heck?
wall. So a small white handrail is all that's needed to get you safely up to the next level. What's more, this is a steep ascension, so the stairs have been placed at an angle to allow for more foot space on each step. Angled stairs like these are common in small homes that don't have the space for big, grand stairwells and make getting up them slightly less taxing. Guess you could say those are a step above the rest. Now, unlike these
Meh.
marvelous designs, I'm not trying to save space over on my channel. It's full to the brim with interesting facts and stories to keep you entertained. So why not hit that subscribe button down below?
Oh
And
my
maybe hit that
gosh.
like button too, if you like value. All done? Great. Let's see what else I've got stored away here. A room with a
That was
view.
cheesy.
There's something about a balcony
Room with a
that's
view,
so
huh?
aesthetically pleasing, though it's only ever fancy houses and apartment buildings that seem to have them. However, Velux's Cabrio product can transform a skylight or roof window into a balcony space without the need for extensions or rebuilding. It operates by simply opening the top window as normal and then opening the bottom panel forward until it expands into a walkable space. A single balcony is 2.5 feet by
Hmm.
8 feet and is able to extend to 45 degrees with railings. The only drawback, as you may imagine, is its price, costing up to $6,000 depending on the size. This attached balcony might just be a pipe dream, but
But
it
it looks
is
good.
much cheaper than having one built on.
True, true.
Decking into diving. Do you ever wish you had a
Not too
yard big
wrong.
enough for some fancy decking and a pool? Well, with Agor Creative Engineering, you could have both. At a glance,
What do you
this just
mean?
looks like normal decking. But these decks sit on rollers, which slide away via an electric motor. When remotely activated, the decking moves along the rails installed on either side of the pool. It's structurally sound enough to keep chairs and garden accessories on top, giving you all the space no matter how it's being used. Depending on the size of the pool, it operates in a minute or less, giving you quick access on a hot day. What's more, Agar also offers entirely movable floors that, using hydraulics, sink into a space and fill in with water, for those who don't want the hassle of an open pool. All Agor's designs are customized to each of their clients, so prices vary.
Hmm.
Safe to say, this is something I would definitely splash out on.
That's actually pretty cool.
Badass barbecue. Picture this. It's a beautiful
What?
summer's day and you're planning a barbecue, because nothing says summer like a grill fest in the yard. Only the grill you own is clunky, dirty, and probably broken. I mean, it hasn't seen the light of day for a while, so what's the solution? Well, this wall-mounted grill from Focus Fireplaces is a game changer. With this
A
attached steel
grill
barbecue on the
attached to the
side of your
wall?
house, the garden doesn't need any more equipment taking up yard space. And the disc attached to the wall
Huh?
prevents ash or smoke from staining the bricks, too. This means you save the time, money, and effort of setting up a normal grill, swapping it out for one that's always ready to go. It can be attached anywhere and at any height, making it perfect for smaller yard spaces or porches.
Hmm.
Perfect. Make mine a ribeye.
It's not too bad, actually.
Fantastic aquariums. Fish are the ultimate low-maintenance pets. You can sit and watch them for hours, they don't need much maintenance, and they look real pretty. So instead of
Mm,
having them in a bowl or tank taking up space, why not incorporate them into your interior design? Hey, hear me out. There's endless possibilities. For example, this custom designed tank has been built into the stairs of this home, providing a statement entryway. And, thanks to a few craftily included LEDs, a very cool nightlight. Here, the tank forms a statement above the
uh,
kitchen, while still allowing for classic kitchen storage necessities like cupboards and drawers underneath. And this is my personal favorite. What about a headboard like this one, with
oh
legs
no.
built into either
Mm-mm.
side? Imagine falling asleep surrounded by gorgeous schools of fish. Sounds much better than counting sheep. Sit and store. I love bundling myself up in a big, comfy chair. The only problem is, chairs that are good for bundling into take up a lot of space, and I need to prioritize storage. But not anymore. This is the Hollow Chair, designed by Judson
Hollow
Beaumont,
chair?
which acts as both furniture and storage space. The section underneath is entirely hollow, but the chair itself is still structurally sturdy enough to support the weight of someone sat in it. And you can use the underside to store just about anything, from books or toys or lots of glass bottles filled with fairy lights. Hey, you do you, lady. Seeing the potential to
Mm,
combine
true.
storage and sitting, Judson took the design one step further and also incorporated the seat into a full coffee table. If only the price of these pieces was hollow. Each of Judson's designs start at around $1,500, going
What
up to as
the
much as
fuck?
$5,000. Well, if you need me, I'll be duct taping my armchair to my coffee table and hoping for the best. Sliding the
Okay,
style.
that's
Do you ever
not
wish you could
fair.
just
But
move the
whatever.
walls of your room so that it was a little bit bigger or in a slightly different shape? Well, now you can. And you don't need a sledgehammer to do so. You see, these mobile partitions, designed by Klein USA, can be moved and rearranged to control the size of each room and the layout. The panels
What?
are synchronized, so with one light push on a panel, all the others it's connected to move with it. It's an impressive domino effect that lends itself to the office and home, making your interior stylish and sleek. Depending on the aesthetics of
That's
your
actually really
environment, you can choose to
cool.
have glass, wood, or metal panels to match the rest of your space. Close off one room and use them as a divider, or connect two rooms together and make larger spaces. The world is your oyster. If you want it oyster shaped, that is.
That's
The
not
flip and fold
bad.
hanger. If you're planning to declutter your hallways, the fold and flip wall hanger might be the perfect solution. This cleverly disguised coat rack can appear as a picture on the wall, keeping your space classy. It can hold 10 to 12 coats and can be set up any way you
Okay.
like. Hey, you could even make it a cool mini wardrobe. When the shutter is open, you can hang bags and hats on hooks, giving you yet another place to keep your accessories together. With a
Alright.
depth of only 2.7 inches, the coat rack is compact and functional in its design. You can customize the picture itself, too, making your print perfectly match your home decor. I'll never flip out over hallway clutter ever again.
I
Garage
mean, not
or
wrong.
underground. If you don't have room for a driveway or garage, but you have a car, finding a place to park on your street can be a nightmare. But there are
Don't get
spaces
me
you
started on
didn't
that.
realize underground.
I mean, have you ever had to deal with the fact that someone around the area you live just park around the area of your house, taking up every parking space where you live? And it's crazy because they just do this knowingly. It sucks.
This incredible innovation comes from Polish company Carlift. which uses a hydraulic operating system to raise a tiered platform lift up from underground. With a basic model intended for one car, larger units
Uh,
can accommodate two
I don't
cars,
know.
weighing up to a total of 13,000 pounds. One on
That
top
sounds really
and one
expensive.
underneath, effectively allowing double parking in one space. All it takes is a button press from a remote control or an app on your phone, and your car will be lowered down in as little as 1 minute. Having an underground garage also gives your car extra protection, not to mention more space outside the front door. Finally, I won't need to squeeze between the cars on my driveway every morning. Such an undignified look.
Mm,
Pull-out pantry. Now,
pull
here's
out
a
pantry.
revolutionary idea that will completely change the way our kitchens work. That is, if you're
I highly
anything
doubt
like
that,
me
but
and have
go ahead
cupboards
and tell him.
crowded with so much stuff, you can never find what you need. Okay, you ready? Pull out shelves. It seems so simple, yet I've
What?
never heard of them before.
Particularly these ones designed by
Oh,
Superior Cabinets.
Which are specifically created to utilize all the space in corner units so it's easier to reach items at the back and bring them forward. They employ a special S-shaped bracket that weaves the shelving unit out and then swivels it round so that the entire cupboard can be used for storage and also exposed. Finally,
so
there's
kind of like
nowhere
Lazy
for the
Susan.
saucepan to hide.
I mean, that doesn't
Flying
sound
furniture.
bad.
You
What
want to
the
see a
frick am
magic
I
trick?
looking at?
Okay, now you see a bed in this room, and now you don't. Yes, I know. The smart ones among you will have figured out that this bed from the company Bed Up Down has been raised into the ceiling. A motor is installed which controls the bed's movement and raises it up via an automated reel into the ceiling and can be operated simply with an app. Alternatively,
I
you
don't
can
know.
really impress your guests by making a simple gesture, which triggers its sensors and lowers your bed automatically. And it's not just beds it lifts up. This guy used the mechanics of the Bed Up Down to instead stow away the model railway setup he'd always wanted, but never had space for. However,
Hmm,
large furniture like this can often look a little
not too
odd
bad, I
hanging from the
guess,
ceiling.
but
So,
not
this company
really.
has also designed a fake
I don't
ceiling
know.
option for it to disappear into, if that's what you'd prefer. You can even customize it with LED lights or create your own pattern design. Now that really is magic. Changing rooms. Did you know you can magically transform your living space into a bedroom in seconds? And I'm not talking about bringing a bed down from the ceiling. No. Ori Living's Studio Suite is designed specifically to transform small apartments. This dynamic
What?
furniture system rearranges your entire interior with the push of a button. The furniture moves into different positions, revealing space and adding storage, allowing you to change the functionality of one small room. If it's a lazy day in, no need for a couch, the bed can stay all day. Different units have different settings for an office, bedroom, and living room setup, so it can automatically transform into the correct space. And you don't even need to be at home to do it. Through the app, you can control your furniture from anywhere in the world. Man, I think I could easily spend hours arranging and rearranging my decor just for the fun of it.
Mm,
Picture perfect.
I don't know.
Want to feel like you're at the beach, floating in a far-off galaxy, or even traveling through an ancient forest? All you need is a wide-scale projector, which can cost as little as $100. A video of your choice, and away you go. It's such a simple change that can make your home feel much bigger. Oh, and watching movies may never be the same again. Why fork out for a widescreen TV when you can lie in bed and watch TV on the ceiling? Yes, finally. I can literally stay in bed all day now.
Mm,
Cot
it sounds
conversions.
nice, actually.
Kids are expensive. They're constantly growing out of things, often requiring new stuff every few months, including
I
furniture.
can't
But your kids won't
disagree.
outgrow these cots from Mexican company Cuna Magica, because they're designed to grow and change as the child does. For parents with little ones, it's much easier to redesign a child's bedroom without having to buy new expensive furniture all the time. From newborn to
True.
toddler, this modular made crib can have sections removed to turn it into a little bed, where the gate is replaced with railings to ensure they don't fall out. And as they start becoming proper little adults, the bed frame folds out further to become a fully functional single bed. It's the only one they'll need for years. Plus, while they're
Oh
sleeping, the
man,
cot can adjust to fit by the side of
that's
the
actually really
newborn's bed
cool.
and even be turned into a seat for feeding and story time. All this, and it costs 13,600 pesos, roughly $700. Not bad for furniture that'll last a lifetime.
Hmm.
Fake it till you make it.
I'm debating if that's good
Okay,
or not.
honestly, who has the money, time, or will to remodel their home in this economy? Am I right? Luckily, you can
Can't
change the
disagree.
appearance of walls and floors with a super cheap alternative, stickers. No, not like the ones you're sticking to your laptop. The Tile
Huh?
Sticker Company provides stick-on tiles in a variety of realistic-looking designs. Now, unlike real tiles, these vinyl stickers come with a pre-applied adhesive, so they only need to be pressed down on the tile area to stay in place. And if you place them wrong, just peel them off and reposition. You can stick them to most types of tiles and flat surfaces, such as glass, walls, and tables. And they possess extra lamination, which makes them oil and waterproof. But what about an even bigger
Hmm.
project, like changing the appearance of an entire floor? Well, interior design
That's an
duo Poe
that's
and
something that we're
Paula
be
use vinyl
interested
to
in.
redesign surfaces, walls,
Vinyl?
and floors, like this tiled floor, which one sheet of well-placed laminate has disguised as solid wood. Showcasing how to cut these huge vinyl sheets to shape once laid down, they might become the next affordable, viral trend in design. I mean,
That
who needs
does look
real marble when they can get
really
something that
real.
looks this good for a fraction of the price?
Huh.
Winding wine glass. I wish I had a
Winding
super
wine glass?
sophisticated wine cellar. There's just one problem. I don't have a regular cellar, let alone one I could dedicate to wine. Luckily, spiral
I don't
cellars
know anyone
exist.
that has
These
that.
super innovative cellars curve down and around,
What?
making use of all the depth of a normal cellar, but at only a fraction of the floor size, ranging from 6.5 to 10 feet deep, and with a
Okay.
minimum diameter of just 8 feet. These cellars may look small, but they can hold up to 1,600 bottles of wine. They take as few as 9 days to excavate, install, and can be fitted with motorized glass doors that make them look like an art installation rather than another room in your house. All that, and the spiral cellar kits on their own start at, oh wow, $32,000. Well, I guess if you need a room just
No.
for keeping wine, these are the kinds of things you can afford.
Nope.
Rocket League. Okay,
What?
unpopular opinion. Putting the word rocket in front of something instantly makes people want to buy it. For example, a stove?
I
Meh. But a rocket stove? Take my money. And the best part, it's real. At 8 feet high, this rocket stove, designed from German company Firehor, can be used to cook with, heat a home, or become a great source of warmth outside at night. The flame of the pipe
well,
itself reaches nearly 5 feet high and will keep you cozy whether inside or out. Mainly because the
that's
combustion chamber section can reach temperatures of up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit. It can be
huh.
used in gardens, on terraces, or even on beaches because it uses wood as its main source of fuel. Wood pellets are particularly good for a rocket stove, as they burn to a fine dust and leave very little soot behind. So, if you install one in your home, you can relax knowing it's not going to leave a mess, providing it's properly affixed and vented outside. For all this fiery utility, prices for the rocket stove start at just €310, roughly $330. Now that's one hot deal.
It is cheaper than the
Hidden
other
in
stuff
plain sight.
that
Sometimes
was
you want a
shown.
room in your home to be hidden away from the rest of the world. And there's no better way to conceal that space than with a secret door. These are doors that seamlessly blend into the rest of the room, with their designs made to mimic panels or patterns lining the walls, or consisting of entire walls that, when flipped, reveal secret passageways. In fact, this wall from a mansion in New York was originally used to discreetly access a hidden servant's staircase, allowing them to walk around the house unseen. Alternatively,
Oh.
instead of walls, floors are a perfect place to insert a man-sized hidey hole. If you have the space beneath your home, between the floorboards and the foundations, you could transform that space into a storage compartment that, when closed, blends in seamlessly with the grooves of your floorboards. Possibly the coolest option, however, is a design like this one constructed by Chicago-based company Vitacom. They specialize in home electronic integration, as proven by this unique hidden door they installed in the paneling of this wall, which automatically swivels outwards to form a staircase. It connects to a hidden equipment room and can only be accessed by authorized users. My God, whose house is this? James Bond's?
That does sound
Step
really
up your
cool.
storage game. There have been so many times when I needed to reach a high shelf or cabinet to retrieve something, only to realize I'm too damn short. Nothing brings me more shame than
Yeah.
feet by way of fetching a chair. So embarrassing. But thanks to Danny Quo,
Please don't
my
bring it
days of
up.
embarrassment are over. They've designed a
I have
series of
that problem
drawers to
too.
keep all your things in one place. An 8-foot tall monolith of cabinets that almost no one
Hmm.
can reach the top of. However, the drawers can be pulled out to create a staircase, which you then climb to get to the very top compartment. Not only that, but the drawers have different chambers within them, letting you store and separate your items however you like, all the way up to your ceiling. This furniture piece knocks it
Okay.
out of the park when it comes to space saving and ergonomic design. Seriously, kudos to Danny for going above and beyond. Boxy bedrooms. If only there was a way to keep your room constantly tidy and neat. Wouldn't it be great to have everything you need at your fingertips and still have space to move around? Well, imagine no more, because these loft bed designs make it possible. The bed itself is raised up, making use of the height of a room rather than relying on the floor space. This leaves you with more room for closets, desks, and storage, all laid out underneath your mattress. There's no end to the customization options here. You could fit a TV under your bed, a workstation, or have USB ports built into the bed frame. And the limit to the usefulness of this design is your imagination. Batik Studios, for example, fashioned this multi-purpose bedroom box to give a 244 square foot studio
Not
apartment on a
bad.
terrace the illusion of having a dedicated bedroom. The bed itself is concealed beneath wardrobes, shelving, and even an attached bathroom at the back there. So, instead of
Not
having all the
bad.
floor space taken up with clunky storage options, the remaining floor area is freed up completely. Talk about thinking outside the box.
True.
Slats life. We've already seen that
What?
there's so much that can be customized
Why is
and
it attached
reworked
to a
with
washing
staircases,
machine?
and this design from Variant Spaces is no exception. This New Zealand-based company specializes in designing space-saving products, and so has created a custom fold-away staircase. White goods, like washing machines, are often big and clunky, and sometimes finding spaces for them to fit unobtrusively in small homes is difficult. But variant spaces
Understandable.
show that even if you don't have the room for a utility closet, you could potentially put them under retractable slat-based stairs. Simply fixed into that wall, they can be pulled down to make a mini staircase that gets you from A to B and, when lifted up and slotted away, provides easy access for someone to do laundry. Clean looking solution if you ask me.
I mean,
Chillin' below ground. How cool is your
not wrong.
refrigerator? Okay, technically speaking, the average refrigerator is set to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. But I'm not talking about temperature. I'm talking about the
Okay.
vibe. How cool is it? Is it a big, bulky box
Um,
taking up space in your kitchen and hiking up your energy bills? Or does it double up as a super chilled underground layer that doesn't require electricity? I'm willing to pass
What?
the first one, because this is the ground fridge, a prefabricated cellar buried in the earth that utilizes the insulating properties of the ground to keep the food stored in it chilled at 50 degrees Fahrenheit. At a whopping 7.2 feet in diameter, this spherical refrigerator has a 792-gallon capacity. For comparison, even a large American fridge has about 224 gallons. So you can really put your whole
What?
pantry and then some inside this giant cold vault. So, the
Okay,
big
but is
question,
it
how
sealed?
much cold hard cash do you need to afford one of these? Well, the unit alone costs around $17,000. And that's without the
Yeah,
expense of digging up your yard to install it. Now, large American
that sounds too good to be
fridges
true.
cost roughly $175 in electricity per year. So, math wise, you'll see this investment pay off financially in 97 years. Okay, so you might not be saving you money, but it does save space and the environment. At least for that price tag, it saves something. Which of these products and designs
Hmm.
would you most like to have in your own home? And which do you have already? Let me know down in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
Okay, let me think this through. Okay, my thought process on this, a lot of it sounds really great. But the problem is, I don't know, they just have a few flaws that I'm just gonna be really focused on more than anything else. Like, some of these things have like a big price tag, and I'm going like, no, no. While it sounds good, it's not gonna be worth it in the end for me. Like the ground fridge, it has a lot of ups, like saving the environment and such. Heck, don't have to pay for electricity and all that. Sounds really good. But my problem with this one is that I don't see it being like a great thing as an end result. Because, A, that's going to be a ton of money to just like get. It's going to be even more just to get the thing underground. So while helpful, I think it's the least likely thing I'm gonna have to get. This though, that's pretty. These two things, they're pretty great. It's very creative, and I think it's interesting. A lot more secure than everything than a lot of the other stuff. My only thing with this is that I'm worried that the planks are just gonna break. That's my only real concern with it, because, yeah. Not a fan of something breaking while I'm trying to get to where I'm going. This one, it seems right. You can cover it up, it can blend in, has a lot of storage to it from from what I saw. Not a bad thing, but it's not something I say is something I would get immediately. Now this is a problem that I think everyone would have storage and reaching high places. Now you get to reach high places and have storage at the same time. Can't say it's a bad deal, but it's also not something I would get immediately. Maybe in the future. Now this thing with the floor, brilliant. Oh wait, is this the floor? I don't remember if it was. The fire thing, it's alright, but I not someone who goes outside a lot, especially during the night, so be a bit redundant just to get it. I'm meh about this one. Not something I would be overly getting, but not something too bad. Now, a wine glass cellar is not something I would admittedly get. Admit. I'm jumbling up my words. I'm jumbling up my words. But it's not something I would even get. Because not a big fan of alcohol or wine. So yeah, that's gonna be out of the picture. But this is genius, and I would say something worth getting. I mean, we can make and get something that we can stick to the floor and it would act perfectly as something one would stand on. You gotta admit, that's not really a bad deal. Honestly, sounds like a great deal. The same could be said about the tile thing. I say it's a perfect thing. Some might disagree, but to me it's perfect. Now this bed, while it costs a lot of money, you would never, and I do mean never, have to deal with having to buy a new bed frame or anything as such ever again. And that is honestly a bit tempting. It's a bit tempting. Because the result of that isn't bad. And the idea for it is something really interesting. I mean, become a crib, a seat, an actual bed. You can't really disagree. It's amazing. Now, a projector, I don't know. Now, I haven't been a fan of getting one of those in a long time. Since, while good on paper, it's not something I would say would be something I would get. Honestly, I think I'd be more distracted by it and probably won't use it. So, yeah. Can't say I would want to get one of these. Now, this bed thing, like the, I don't even know what to call this. It's not bad. The fact that you can adjust it to ways that you like, not bad. It can leave ways for storage. Put your bed away, and you wouldn't have to really deal with it, like being out in the open. And it could work for one-room apartments that have a kitchen. So that is not too bad. Or maybe it can work for like guests and they can use the spare bed. It's not bad. But this, on the other hand, the floating bed, I don't think I would ever trust it. Because I'm afraid that it's just gonna like break from the hinges and all that and just crash into the floor. And bam. You can't use it again. Can't use it again. I don't think this is like an ideal thing. Because it just reminds me too much of a Lazy Susan. So, yeah. The card thing, I don't know. I feel like it has the possibility of breaking, and if it breaks, you're never going to see your other car again. And that would suck. Not really a fan favorite of that one, but this, not too bad. Admittedly, there were times that the closet has been an issue, but this seems like a clever way to make more room. And it just organizes it really well, in my opinion. Now, the shifting room thing, gotta admit, it sounds pretty cool. You can change a room to the way you like, have more space, share and divide it. It sounds pretty good. I think I would more prefer it at a hotel, if I'm gonna be honest, than at a house. That's it, really. The chair thing, I'm not too sure about it, because never really see a point of a couch piece like that. Maybe with the like coffee table thing next to it, then I would consider it. Now this bit, the fish tank, I would have to say no. Because if it's on the floor, I'm afraid someone's gonna break it. And I know a lot of people that would break something by accident or on purpose, so no. Same for this one. And definitely not in the bed. I feel like I would be too distracted if it was around my bed. I'll be staring at it, wide awake in the middle of the night, going like, I can't keep my eyes away from it. I just can't. And that's the thing that's going to bother me. Now this thing is really good. Attaching it to a wall, you don't have to buy a grill ever again. But, yeah. Not too sure about it. Now this, while really cool and would save a lot of lawn space, and you can make it floor however you want, I'm gonna have to say no, because just thinking of the price is just gonna be a headache for me. Now this balcony window thing, I like it. I like it, but I don't have that, so gonna have to say no to this. That. Honestly, for the stairs, I don't understand this method. I don't see how it's beneficial to someone and how it helps them. It just seems confusing to me. And these foldable chairs and stairs that you can clip on and all that, I gotta say no to it. I feel like I'd be too afraid that it's gonna break. But if it's like a slide in, I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't. And for that one bed thing that was mentioned before, where you can just slide the ladder out, stairs out, and just climb up them and go into a secret compartment where your bed is. It sounds nice, but I don't think it's for everyone. Because for that to work, you just... I know people who sleep and move at the same time. I literally saw my siblings and other relatives done it multiple times, and I'm afraid that if someone had a case like that, they're just gonna fall off and just break something on the stairs or die, and I'm not really on board with that idea. Now the shoe case thing, not bad, but it's too expensive as heck. Maybe the lesser version of the two, and it's the one where you can actually sit down. Maybe, but that would be really it. But overall, I have to say my favorite one of everything here is honestly this crib. You just need to get one, and bam, you're set for one child for life. Perfect, awesome, amazing. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about this. Now, tell me what you think is your favorite and least favorite of all these home designs and interior space saving ideas. I'm really curious, so if you could put it down in the comment section below, that would be really appreciated. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to give love and support for the videos and content that is made here. It's just a simple click of hitting the red subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. And remember that the link to this video will be down in the description below. So with all this said, hope you all enjoy. I'll see you all next time. Bye!